Hello and welcome to the theElpyDimension. I am your guide, Elpy. We are about to visit bin number 3 and we are going to do it relatively quickly. They are going to get a very small feeding today because I just overfed bin number 4 and I'm in a hurry. We've got a dragon fruit skin, a funky tomato, and a banana peel. Let's take the blanket off. You might remember that this is a recovering bin from a mass die-off. Why they died, we don't know, but last I knew, they are recovering. I've not watched the last video because this is sort of impromptu. This was the first part that was harvested. Let's just quickly dig in here. That's a mature worm based on that. You see that white band? That's its clitellum. That is a sexually mature worm. And this population has been improving. I am happy with what I've seen. This is our standard piece of wood. Kind of slow moving worms, but I'm seeing worms. The moisture level is good. Yep, seeing lots of worms. Okay, not lots. Because when you look at the other bins, that's lots. Okay, looks pretty wet down there. A little bit muddy. Those are castings that get left behind in the harvest. Not to say they aren't producing new castings, but a little bit of a sulfur smell, which is anaerobic, so it's good that we're airing this out. Like I said, I haven't checked the video, so I don't know. I think it's been 9 days since I was in here last. So we're seeing worms. I believe we fed some watermelon last time. Okay. That side looks good. Let me know if you guys like these quicker ones. At least this is supposed to be quicker. The plan is less detailed searching through the material. I'll probably mix it up. Some days I'll be able to search. Some days I won't. I remember I added more organic matter in the form of dried amaranth. Left with seeds and leftover plant matter. And we've got some paper bag. Okay. This is the newer material, by the way. I don't know if it was last week or the previous week that we harvested this side here over, but I think it was the previous week. It's wet down there, but it's not overly so. It's good wet. A little bit gooier down there. There's more leftover castings on that side, but lots of worms. Pretty, aren't they? I'm never going to stop saying that. Yeah, our amaranth stems are getting ate up pretty good. I'm not seeing any feeding. Presumably they've eaten it all. Alright, well. So, I'm happy with what I see. Not a huge population, but they are rebounding. They're throughout. Everywhere I look, I didn't see a high density of worms, but I saw a lot of worms. So that makes me happy. All right. We are going to add... Sorry I had to do it off camera, but... So we added some wet paper towel or toilet paper rolls with hair. No, it doesn't have product in it. We've also got some dead zinnia flowers that we're going to add for the organic matter. We've got this torn up wet grocery bag. We're going to throw our tomato and our dragon fruit skin and our banana peel. This is a small feeding. Some of you might say, no, it's just right for this population size, and you would be right. I've also made a slurry, which I don't normally do, but I probably will start doing, out of my dry mix. Forgive the screaming bird. My dry mix of azomite rock dust, food grade diatomaceous earth, kelp meal, crushed oyster shells a little bit as I ran out of that, and neem cake. Alright, now we're just gonna roll all of this back over. Call it a day. What do you think? It's been 9 days since I was in here. What do you think we'll have left in 8 days? 8 or 9 days. I think there might be remnants. I've never eaten a dragon fruit. That was half of what made me buy it. Although it was kind of expensive, as I wanted to taste a fresh dragon fruit. It was okay. I'm sure it's not as good as, say, the real thing grown by a real person. You know what I mean. So I've never seen how they break down, but it's a rather thick skin. So I suspect that it takes some time to break down. There'll probably, I believe there will be remnants of that. Probably just the stem of the banana and the skin of the tomato. So next time we'll give these guys a much better feeding. But yeah, stay tuned. Today, I'm all sort of discombobulated tonight. It is the 4th of October, 2024. I believe it's been 9 days since I was in here last. This is bin number 3. I just did I don't know if it was a mistake. It might have been. But I just did kind of a crazy feeding of their neighbors. Also a recovering population, although that population is doing even better than this population. Yeah, that bin 4 just got kind of a crazy feeding. A lot like crazy in that it was a paper bag inside a cardboard box, and that may have... I'll go ahead and link that because I should post that before this one. And then prior to that, we did our second check-in of the brand new blue worm bin, and I will also add that for you to go check out. Thank you so much for your time and your interest. Let me know what you think. Was this just the perfect feeding? You saw there's worms throughout, not a whole, they're not dense, but they're there. And tomorrow I should be feeding bins 1 and 2. They are my larger populations, a lot larger than these, and they both got half a watermelon last time. So, which I bet that thing's gone. Thank you so much for your time and your interest. I appreciate you. Be safe. Be well. Bye for now.